joining us tonight to ignite our vision for 2024. So I'd love to set some standards for tonight so that we can get the most out of our time together. So I'd really love it if you can all show up and play full out with me. So this is a free webinar, but I want you to think that you paid me $500 to be here tonight. So I want you to squeeze as much value out of tonight as you can, okay? And the best way to do that is to, if we can, remove any other distractions. So I hope that if possible, we're in a quiet place. I know for some of you, you may have kids that we're putting to bed or other things we need to deal with. If that's the case, if you can just make sure that we stay on mute so that everybody else can be present while you take care of what needs to happen. Okay, if you go off camera, we will understand. Please, I encourage you to come down and share. So raise your hand with the reactions button if you'd like to share. There will be opportunities that we can share in the group, and we'll also have the opportunity to go into some breakout groups and meet some other epic women and share with them as well. Who's up for meeting some more epic women today?
Nope.
You're in the right room. Okay, so tonight we're going to go through a little bit about what our goals are for 2024, and we're going to finish tonight with a beautiful visualization where I'm actually going to guide you through a meditation to visualize your future self so that you can really tap into the power of what it feels like to achieve those goals that you want to achieve this year. Lib, did you have a question? That's okay. Did you have something you wanted to share, Lib? No? Okay. All good. Okay.
Oh.
All right, so we'll go through our goals and we'll finish with a lovely meditation at the end of the night. But I'd love to hear from you ladies. Oh, one moment. I've just got someone whose link isn't working. So whilst we're, Noreen, you're all good?
Yep, now I go.
Hello, Noreen, you popped out. Lovely.
Yeah, got it working now.
And hello, Elle, as well. I can see you there. I'm not sure if you can come off camera. If you can, we'd love you to pop in and say hi as well. So, ladies, I'd love to hear from you. You've gifted me an hour of your time. What would make that a valuable use of your time tonight? If you can jump in the chat and let me know one thing that you'd love to take away from tonight. Tony's looking to get one focused goal. We will definitely cover that. We're going to definitely narrow down on one of our goals. Be excited about the year ahead, Rebecca. Yes, yes, we are doing that. We are doing that tonight. Energy routines. Great. And to get my passion kick-started, Joe, we will kickstart your passion today. All I need you to do is play along, and I know you've got an amazing imagination. So we're going to dive into that tonight, and you can create the most beautiful picture of 2024 for yourself. Wendy, reaching a financial goal that we've set. Beautiful. We will look at some of the ways that you will do that this year, and you will take one step closer to feeling like achieving that and recognizing who you need to be and some of the things you might need to do to start that journey. Amazing. Beautiful. Okay, so I want you to think about how Gina really like to push on with 2024, feeling fully content that my vision is possible. I love that, Gina. That is exactly what tonight is about, because the more we can visualize and picture what we want to achieve, the more likely we will go and get it. We will be able to tap into who we need to be to create that best version of ourselves. So the bigger you can dream, the more that you can lean into it, the more that you can see it and feel it. Your brain actually doesn't know the difference to it actually happening in real life and you visualizing it. So the more you can visualize it, the more likely you are to take action because your brain says you're ready for it. So tonight I will finish this with the visualization and I will gift that to you. You'll have that recording that you can take with you and reuse as often as you like. So great share. Thank you, Gina. I'm glad that you have brought that up. Now, has everybody got a glass of water in case you need it? This is just my cue for saying I'm going to have a drink of water now. Thank you for allowing me to indulge. Okay, so let's talk about goals. So if we want something to change, we actually need to be prepared to change. So the magic goal fairy isn't coming. Okay, if we're waiting for someone to come and manifest this and make it happen for us, they're not coming. But we can create that for ourselves if we're prepared to create some change in our life. So I encourage you to think about what you want to be different by this time next year. So when Kerry's running Ignite Your Vision for 2025 and we celebrate our successes from 2024, what is it that you're coming next year to celebrate? So I want you to have a think about some of the goals that you've got written down already for 2024 and maybe pick just one of those goals for now that really resonates for you the most. If you were to achieve one thing this year, what would you like that to be? And I'll just give you a moment now to just make some notes on a piece of paper. If there was one thing that you achieved this year, what would it be? And I really want you to think about why that goal is important to you. So what is it about that goal that's resonating with you? Why is it important that this is the year that you create change and make that happen for yourself? And what will it give you when you achieve that goal? So feel free to take some notes if you've got a pen and paper there. And when you've got what that will give you, why does that matter to you? So if you want to create financial freedom and achieve some financial goals, what will that give you? And how will that make you feel? If you're creating a successful business or you've got health and fitness goals, how will that goal impact other areas of your life when you achieve that goal? So how will that impact maybe your relationships or your career or work? Will that allow you to have more fun and recreation time? Will that improve intimate relationships or relationships with family and friends? Thinking about how it will impact other areas of your life and how it might also impact the people in your life. Does this have a flow-on effect to others around you? Maybe at work, maybe you have children, could even be parents. Beck, I see it's hard to pick just one. The beauty of tonight, Beck, you pick the one that resonates with you the most, the one that's going to have the biggest impact on all those other ones. Which is the one that's going to have the biggest ripple effect? And then we can work through those other ones. You'll get this recording and you can repeat this over and over if you like to lock in some of those other goals as well. So when you're having a look at your goals, has everyone heard of SMART goals? I know there's a few coaches in the room, so they'll be all over this one. So who wants to help me out and jump in the chat and add in some of the things that make up SMART goals? So every letter stands for something. All right, who's got my back, ladies? Tony's got specific. That is correct. Oh, Gina, she takes it. She takes the cake. So we've got specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. So I just want you to have a look at your goal that you have written down and see if there's a way that you can sharpen it up a little bit. So can we make it more specific? Is it already measurable? And if it isn't, how can you measure it? Is it attainable or achievable? So I used to enjoy wakeboarding, but it's unlikely that this year I'm going to be a world wakeboarding champion. I never quite landed the flip, so it's probably a little way off to think that that's going to be a realistic goal for me. But there are plenty of things that I can do this year. And hello, Susie, that has joined us. Hello, beautiful Susie. Lovely to have you on. We've just been talking about our goals for this year, and we're just really refining one goal that we'd like to focus on tonight and why that goal is important for us. And then we're going to think about how we can make that goal even more specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. So I'm going to give you another minute now, and I just want you to write down for me your goal, and I want it to start with, so this is our goals for 2024. So ideally, it's going to start with, it's the 31st of December, 2024, and I have. This is your declaration of what you've already achieved this year. So let's state it in the future state. We've already achieved it. What is it you've absolutely nailed this year? And in a moment, I'm going to invite you to jump into some breakout rooms where you're actually going to get to share one of your goals with the other beautiful women in your breakout room. And there's 2 questions that I'd love you to answer or share with the people in your breakout room. So the first one is, what is the goal that's most important for you in 2024? And we'll state that in the future state. So it's the 31st of December 2024 and I have. And then I want you to talk about why that goal is so important to you. So every time that you write down your goals and you verbalize your goals and you declare your goals, particularly to other people, even if it's strangers, you are strengthening your commitment to achieve those goals. So this is a nice little workout for all those neuro pathways in your brain to tell it that this is happening this year, that you are committed to making this change. Did I get everyone back? Oh, here we go, here we go. Steffi is incoming. Who had the best breakout room, ladies?
We did.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah,
All right, now who's
Susie was great.
going to take the opportunity to come down and declare their goal and what they're achieving in 2024? Who's going to be the first one to grab that opportunity? Who's going to be that brave person to raise their hand? Gina, come off mute. Let's hear it.
Oh, it's scary saying it. So I've written it's the 31st of December 2024, and I have completed 6 business and technical training programs that will benefit my business by automating and marketing my business online to ensure my credibility as a professional coach and clinical hypnotherapist, and achieve $50,000 toward my family's budget. And it's important because I want to ensure that we all have a flexible lifestyle, a sense of freedom and adventure ahead, and I can contribute to more people by helping them. And it will be a great sense of self-accomplishment because business and tech are not my strong or have not been my strong suits, but I'm getting there now,
Amazing. What I loved about that, Gina, it was so specific. I can see your map for what this 12 months looks like of some of the actions that you're already committed to take that I can tell are a little bit scary, and that is perfect because they are the ones that are going to stretch you to achieve those goals this year and make them happen. Amazing.
Yeah, it's scary because I have another business that, you know, is rolling along, but and it's the whole thing of can I really fit all this in and look after myself and do all those things and the people around me in the process. So yeah, and even if I achieved half that, I'd be so much closer towards where I want to be. However, I think, you know, possibly it's a 2-year plan, but I'm going to aim for a year and see what I can get done.
Aim for the stars, and if you land on the moon, we'll be happy.
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you, Gina. Can everyone give Gina some love in the chat for being our first person to share? Thank you, Gina. I've got an opportunity for Joe Douglas. Joe, tell us about your year. You're happy to share? You've got your hand raised?
Yeah, I got hand raised. I'll lower it though. So I had the ones I first had, perhaps the most important to me weren't specific enough. So I just grabbed another one that was lower down the levels, which is losing weight, which is an essential thing that I really, really, really must achieve. So it's pretty high up there. And I have kind of taken on the challenge of losing 10 kilos by the end of April. So I decided by the 31st of December, I'll have lost 20 kilos, which would mean I'll be 80 kg, for the sake of my knees, and for the sake of my daughter. The longer I'm mobile, actively mobile, the longer I can be independent. So it is important for my health, for everything.
Yes. So 10 kilos by
specific.
And was it 20 kilos by the end of 2024? Was that right?
Yeah, 31st of December, I will be 80 kg.
Beautiful.
Which is 20 kg I am now.
And
given that I've had a unsuccessful, even now, these last 3 weeks, I've been trying somebody else's ideas, are still going up. It's going to be quite a challenge. But I must get the determination and passion to do it. Yeah.
You've got the why there, Joe. I'm hearing that this is important for you because this is going to improve your mobility, and that's going to impact so many other areas of your life. So we're going to have a look at this very soon. We're going to guide you through that visualization where you're going to get clearer on some of the steps that you can take. And I'm going to allow you and encourage you and invite you to really embrace the opportunity to picture this being successful for you, to picture what it looks like at the end of April when you've lost that 10 kilos and feel what that looks like. And at the end of 2024, when you are 80 kilos and you are feeling amazing and those knees are working like those 30-year-old knees again, you are going to be feeling amazing and have a new lease of life. It's going to impact so many other areas of your life. I look forward to you enjoying that very soon. So, ladies, anyone else burning to share? Anyone else? Okay, I'd love to hear, if we were to think about, we've got an idea of what we want to have, and hello, handsome Tyler, who has popped in to say hello. We've had a look at what we want to achieve and the results that we want to have by the end of 31st of December 2024. Now, I really want to challenge you to think about who you need to be, how you need to show up in the next 12 months to make that happen for you. So whether that's to lose weight or to excel at business and tech, to get financial freedom, what is it and how do you need to show up this year? So do you need to be brave? Do you need to be courageous? Do you need to be dedicated? Are you going to be a money magnet? Are you going to be a successful business owner? Thank you, Yaz. I can send you the recording if you missed the end of it. So who do you need to be? If I can get you to jump in the chat and write down some of those things, characteristics of who you're going to be over the next 12 months, the more you can give me in the chat, the more I can give you in the visualization that's coming up. So feel free to jump in there. You may want to be a great learner. You might want to be tenacious. What is it that you're going to be embracing, who you're going to be to achieve that goal? Tony's going to be brave to take action. You are already brave, Tony. I love that. Committed, dedicated, and focused. Thank you, Susie. I'm capturing these as you write them. Steffi, consistency is my word for 2024. I love that. Let's share consistency. Beautiful. Which one was that, Gina? Was it consistency? Yes, okay. I'm going to give that 3 ticks so far. That's coming up 3 times in the visualization coming up. Let's do it. Noreen's putting programs together and having fun. We all learn better when we have a little bit of fun. I love that. Strong-willed and focused. Steffi's determined. Determination. Dedicated. I'm going to give that one another tick. Disciplined and consistent. All those things are in you, Joe. And Wendy's also determined. Geez, we've got a bunch of determined women here tonight. Amazing. And I love a little bit of grit. Systematized. That's going to be a good one for me to put in there. Thank you for that, Gina. Systematized. Got it. Locked it in. Committed, courageous, and responsible. That's a good one. Who's responsible for change in our lives? Yes, we are. If we're waiting for somebody else to change, we're often going to be disappointed. All right. Thank you, ladies, for sharing all of those beautiful things. And Steffi is jumping on a rocket ship to launch her goals for 2024, which I love. Okay, so ladies, I'm going to now lead you through a powerful meditation where you actually get to visualize your goals for 2024 coming to life. So during this relaxation, visualization, all I want you to do is relax and follow my instructions. So I want you to allow your mind to wander and your subconscious to take over. Okay? The more you can follow my instructions and allow my words to guide you, the more you will take away from it. I know each and every one of you, Liv, Beck, Cherie, Noreen, Tony, Gina, Wendy, Joe, Elle, Susie, and Steffi, You all have an amazing imagination. And I think we can all do with some relaxation and time out. So I encourage you just to relax and enjoy it. So if I can invite you all to sit back and just relax. Find yourself a comfortable spot in your chair. You can wiggle around a little bit and just find a nice, relaxed position. And when you're ready, I want you to take a deep breath in. And then I'll invite you to close your eyes for me. We'll take another deep breath in. And if you can hold that and breathing out. We can take another deep breath in. And as you breathe out, I just want you to relax the corners of your eyelids as you feel your eyelids getting heavier. And on your next exhale, you can just relax your jaw and then your neck. That's right. Allow your head to fully relax. Now I want you to invite that relaxation now to flow through your shoulders, down your arm, and into the tips of your fingertips. Now we're going to relax the rest of your body, starting with your shoulders, allowing the relaxation to go through your chest and down your spine, releasing every muscle and nerve. As you keep breathing, allow the relaxation to flow through your hips, down your legs, through the tips of your toes. If you hear any noises around you in the background, allow them to relax you even more as you go into a deeper state of relaxation. I want you to imagine that there's a bright light of positive energy over the crown of your head. I want you to picture that bright light now flowing through your body as you breathe in the positive energy and relax even more with every breath out. Just feel that light moving through your body from your head right down to your toes. Now I want you to create a picture in your mind of yourself today, setting your intention for the year and visualizing what you want to achieve, the goal that's important to you and why that's important to you. Now I want you to create a new picture of yourself at a time in the future. It's now the 31st of December, 2024. Using your active imagination, I want you to think about what you want to achieve this year. Your specific goal. Is it eating healthier and going to the gym? Could be losing weight or building your business, creating a new routine. Might be improving a relationship that's important to you. Could be changing a career, or maybe it's just creating more balance in your life. I want you to look through your own eyes and picture yourself. You have already created and achieved what you wanted to do this year. I want you to see what you can see, hear what you can hear, and feel what you can feel. You've done it. You've achieved that goal. You see what's happening around you. Who's there with you? Who supported you to get there? Is there a celebration? Keep creating the picture in your mind. This is your picture. This is your goal. What's different in your life now? What can you hear? What are you telling yourself? I am disciplined. I am determined. I am strong-willed and focused. I am brave. I am committed. I am dedicated. I show up consistently. I have grit. I'm systematized. And I am responsible. Now, I want you to think of the I am statements that you came up with. Who are you being? What are you telling yourself? And this is where you get to say I am to yourself. This is your turn. I'm going to say I am. And I want you to think about who you're being in this moment. It's the 31st of December, 2024, and you have achieved your goal already. I am. I am. I am. I am. Yes, that's right. You are all of those things and so much more. You've done it. You've set your goals and intention for the year and you did it. What can you hear other people saying? How does it feel? I want you to enjoy that feeling. See what you see, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel. Using your imagination, you have a clear picture of the 31st of December, 2024. I now want you to take a snapshot of that picture in your mind and step out of that picture and float that picture above your head. I want you to create an imaginary timeline of your future in front of you now. It can be as thick or as thin as you like. I want you to float that picture out on your timeline until you reach the 31st of December, 2024. When you're there, I want you to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, I want you to drop that picture into your time. That's right. I'm going to allow you to pause there for a moment and enjoy the feeling, knowing you have dropped it into your timeline. It's already happened. While you're in that nice, relaxed state in your mind, on your timeline, I want you to turn around and look at the now. Enjoy that feeling, knowing you've achieved what you wanted to achieve. It feels great. See what you see, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel. Now, in your own time, I want you to float up above your timeline and float back to the now and see everything that's happened easily and effortlessly for you to achieve the goals you want to achieve this year. Feel the feeling of pride, relaxation, excitement, calmness, or whatever feeling it gives you. Enjoy that feeling and see all the things that have happened throughout the year to get you here. Now breathing it in and breathing it out. Just enjoy the calm feeling and sense of accomplishment, knowing that you've done it. You've got this. You can do it, and you have done it. You will do it. You can go ahead and be productive and achieve what you want for yourself this year. This is just one of the tools that you can use to create whatever you want in your life this year. Now I invite you to take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, start to create awareness of what's around you. You might want to wiggle your fingers and your toes, moving your head slightly from side to side. You can wiggle the shoulders, and when you're ready, flicker your eyes open and come back to the room. And hello, Aria, that's just popped in to say good night to Mum. And I'll invite you ladies to pop in the chat. I want you to pop in the chat and let me know how you're feeling now. And Becky, you will get this recording in case you'd like to have a go at that again without your little helper. So ladies, if you can just jump in the chat, let's oh, Tony's feeling light, amazing. Rebecca's more in control. Well done, Rebecca, with the distractions. Susie's feeling peaceful, amazing. Gina feeling lighter, more positive and calm about the year ahead. Great. The year seems shorter. Okay. Yes, you can do this every day, Joe. So I'm going to give you this recording and you can play it as often as you like. That will be my gift to you for joining me tonight.
Thank you.
Now, is there anybody that would like to come down and share their experience? I'd invite you to raise your hand now. I'm really interested if anybody saw some of the actions maybe that they may have taken this year as they were floating above their timeline. Or if you can let me know what came up for you. Noreen, my brave volunteer.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we've got you.
Good. Yeah. I remember doing this kind of thing last year, and it was 31st of December 23. So all I have to do is do it again, what I did last year, because the things that I did back then actually all happened. I think most of them happened. So I think that's when I was in ICI and I did this exercise with somebody different before, and then the year started because it was December 23, and the year started and it was getting away, and then I started doing one, you know, the different learnings that you have to do, and then working through the modules and listening to tapes while I was doing my homework with headphones on, cleaning my house some days, listening to Remy, and just ticking off boxes, and kept on going. And then I got to the end of the year and then I achieved what I set out to achieve. So I think, well, if I do it this year, well, and I had the support all around me the whole year.
Yes.
So I figure I just have to do it again because I know that works.
Yes. So we've done it tonight, and we will also give you the recording so that you can save it on your phone and play it as you like. So if you've got other goals that you want to visualize, you can bring them to life for yourself.
Thank you. I love
Amazing.
that.
And thank you for sharing how powerful it was for you last year.
Yes, it works.
Thank you, Noreen. Would anybody else like to take the opportunity to come down and share? Shri, I haven't heard from you all night. Or Beth, any volunteers? Lib? Wendy? No? Okay. So my gift to you will be, I will be editing this recording and send you the meditation part. So for those of you who might like to do this again for another goal, you can play that in your own time. You are more than welcome to. Sorry, excuse me. Future Pace can be a very powerful tool that you can use to help you visualize where you want to go. So the more that you can lean into visualizing what you want to achieve, the more you are creating the neuro pathways in your brain to help you achieve it. So it's more likely that you're going to make it happen for you, and more likely you will believe it and lean into it, the more you can visualize it and feel it. So it's really about feeling what you're hearing, what you hear, and seeing.
Oh.
Dina's got a little helper there as well. Now, as a special offer for anybody here tonight was actually inspired by a coaching session that I did with another coach. And I actually used more hypnosis in that session as an extended future pace for what she was looking to achieve this year around both her personal goals and her business goals. And in her words, it was the missing piece of the puzzle for her. And she said she had never experienced anything like that before in her life. And she was absolutely blown away by it. And that's what actually inspired me to do this session tonight, thinking I'd love the opportunity to share that with more people in a group environment. For any of you that would like to have a personalised session, which would be more of an introduction to hypnosis, it would go for about an hour to an hour and a half, where you would come away with a personalised recording specific for who you are going to be and what you are going to achieve this year. I'd love to be able to help you with that, and I'm happy to do that for half the price for anybody who's on tonight. So normally that would be $150 for the session, and for anybody on this call tonight, if you want to take me up on that offer before the end of February, let me know so we can book it in. I'm happy to do that for anybody on here as a thank you for attending our webinar for $75. Stand by, I will send you the recording tomorrow of the meditation that we did tonight, and I just genuinely want to thank each and every one of you for showing up for yourselves tonight and for showing up to join me. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for the love in the chat, guys. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. If there is anything else I can help you with, guys, please feel free to reach out and let me know. All right, thank you, ladies. Have a wonderful night, and thank you for dialing in late. I know for some of you it's a bit later than what it is for me here in Brisbane, so I appreciate that. Have an amazing 2024, and I'm going to put Vanessa back on for you so you can groove your way out. Feeling amazing that we are all going to go and smash 2024 and make it our year, where we live the best version of ourselves. Bye for now, guys.